Rising, Grand Rising. I don't even know why they say that. Anyway, the index cards want to speak today. It says destroy and it says checkmate. Okay, that's what they started out as. Okay, see, I'll take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, my bad. Okay, let me lighten this up some. All right. All right, let's find out what these index cards want to talk about with this destroy the checkmate. Somebody's going to win a victory. Okay, so let's find out. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell y'all. Hold on a minute, I'll show you in a second after I finish shuffling this up. It says stars. Checkmate. Okay, so yesterday me and baby went outside taking a little walk. By the way, she's got pink eye. Crazy enough, 2-year-old with pink eye. Anyway, we went outside, we was taking a walk, and I just happened to glance down at the ground and found this damn near perfect pyramid. Ain't that wild? That is crazy. I mean, it looks like a freaking pyramid. The little chip missing right there. But the rest of it, it looks like a pyramid. Ain't that wild, y'all? No coincidences. The pyramids are like a portal. They're like a Metatron, okay? When you think of a pyramid, when you think of a triangle, you think of Metatron. Metatron, that is a gateway. It's like Solomon's star, like David's star, the Star of David. Okay, you know how the Star of David goes like this, and then it goes like this, okay? Well, with Metatron, the triangles are like this. Whoops. Okay, and you're in the middle. Okay, and this is spinning. These triangles are spinning in different directions. Like they're going in, one's going one way and the other one's going the other way. Like that around you. It's to help to open up your third eye, okay, and elevate you, okay. But the triangles are portals, okay. So y'all know, okay. I thought I'd let y'all know that I found that. It was crazy, huh? Hello, Miss Sandra. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help with your donation. I really, really, really appreciate that. It says, do you see a pattern? Yeah, I just drew a pattern right there for y'all. Y'all gotta see it, because I just drew it on a table for you, okay? Take what resonates. Y'all, my allergies are kicking today. My eyes are pouring water, so y'all just bear with me, okay? It says, come together, a big yes. Be authentic. Okay? We're going to find out what's going on. What do you want to say to us, index cards? Checkmate, destroy. Something is closed. Something is closed, okay? Something is closed off. That card was wanting to come out. It says 1. Something is done deal, like a closed case, because somebody's faith, somebody's belief, okay? Somebody believed strong enough that this outcome is about to reach its end, okay? Let's find out. Breadcrumbs, trail of evidence. I'm telling you, there's a trail of evidence. Something's being reversed and sent back to the sender. If somebody was doing magic on you, it's about to hit them like a fucking brick wall, y'all. Just take that as it resonates. If somebody's been doing magic on you, it's about to hit them like a brick wall, okay? Good morning, Miss Stacy. You're up early. I'm just playing with you. Alright. This is knowing. Knowing what? Look. Vice versa, y'all. I'm telling you, something's about to return to sender. And you know that they're about to hit a brick wall. Okay? It says, God showed you signs. Something was stolen. Okay? What was stolen? What was stolen? Because God's intervening. It says Brittany stole something. Big wheels keep on turning. possibly a car, but that's making me think that the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn, okay? You're on the wrong channel. I'm not a man, so I don't know. You're on the wrong channel, I suppose, because I don't know who you're talking to. Them two are ladies right there, and I'm a lady, so I don't know who you're talking to. It says going nowhere, shaman. What? Shaman going nowhere. What? Staying in place? Special gifted one. What are you staying where you're at? It says learn a lesson, accept it, and use it for higher good. Walk away from anything with knowledge and elevation. So, what is the going nowhere? Tell me that. It says miracles. Look, you may be receiving some type of adoration and receiving some type of um, business or something in the area that you're in. It says W means fallen angel in Hebrew. Okay, so y'all make this make sense a little bit more. Make it flow a little more with these index cards, Spirit, because it's like going back and forth too much. Okay, so make it flow a little more, if you will. All right, give me. I want you to give me 5 cards. Let me know what the energy is talking about. We see what it says, y'all. I'm an intuitive reader. There's no coincidences, okay? So we saw what it said, okay? So tell me 5 cards to let me know what it's talking about. Give me 5 cards to let me know what it's talking about. It says the Empress. Whoa, that's more than 5, but these come out first. Polly wants a cracker, a payoff for information, or a trick. Listen, you may have given information to an authority without knowing that you gave information to this authority. I'm telling you, this Empress is about to get paid for her gifts. I'm telling you, I feel it. Okay, so out of these, it says Polly wants a cracker, interconnectedness, and serendipity. You're about to get paid for telling somebody something, for informing somebody about something, okay? What do these want to say with this Empress right here? It says drained. Someone was trying to steal your energy. It says first kiss, anticipating something. Whoa. It says September. It says narcissist behavior 7. Somebody was choosing to be a narcissist. Apparently it's Empress. This Empress was like closing off from, I'm telling you, taking me time. You're letting go of the old narcissist behaviors. I'm telling you. You're about to receive some kind of first something. Like maybe you're the first of a kind or something to that effect, but you're about to receive possibly a first kiss. Okay, so tell me what it's talking about with the narcissist behavior. Satisfaction guaranteed. Okay, so you know that you got a gift, okay? And you might have been a little bit arrogant at some point with it, okay? You know that your gift is for the highest good, to use it for the highest good, okay? It's not for looking for profit and that, okay? Somebody got very, very, it was from being closed off, hermiting yourself, putting yourself in a box, keeping your energy. Listen, like you were trying to protect yourself from the energy vampires, but you were defeating the purpose because you were closing off, and not using your gift for the higher good, because you were closing it off, keeping it protected from these energy vampires. Okay, you're very gifted. Okay, and you know that you're very gifted. You were trying to protect yourself, but by doing that, you were hiding your true authenticity. Okay, Spirit has been saying for about a month now, it's time to get out and about again. It's time to get out there and get social. Get out there and do share your gift. Okay, I mean whatever that may be. Okay, whatever form it may come in. Okay, but you have a gift and it's time to get out there and share it and stop holding back and stop closing yourself off because of the damage that the past has done to you. Okay, they're wanting you to shine and show yourself, reveal, show who you are. Okay, don't keep closing yourself off, because there's somebody. I don't. There may be 20 fucking demons, but there's one person standing in the middle of all of that needs you. You understand? So they're asking you to stop closing yourself off and go out and being more social somehow, okay? It says jealousy, spite, and envy. 369, universal numbers. Follow guidance from the higher perspective. They're jealous. Something was fixed. Something's being fixed. Anger. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you were closing yourself off. Maybe you're getting too fucking mad about the bullshit not fucking going forward. That could be it. You've come to some kind of look. That's truth. It said. So the shaman's dream. They want me to get the shaman's dream. Hold on. It should be right here. What you want me to say out of the shaman's dream? Got a message for the shaman's dream. Allergies. Man, they want you to clean up your house and throw away everything. I'm telling you. Make space. This was the first card. This was the second one. This was the first card. This was the second one. So, it says something's being fixed. Something's being prepared. You may be getting a new house, okay? You may need to organize the shit that you got right now where you're at. So it'll be a lot easier to move when it's time to move or whatever, okay? I'm just telling you. Get your important things that you want together. Put them in one place. Because you may not want to take your shit. You may not want to take your furniture. You may not want to take your, the bullshit, curtains and shit like that. You may just be taking your important shit. So you need to get your important shit together, okay? Have it organized and where you can get to it, you can access it, okay? Because you might just be up and going, okay? Just saying, you might just be up and going. Use your discernment. Okay, this card says, the farther gate, bold steps forward, 55. So what it says, you're just going to be like, you're going to do something spontaneous. Better get your shit to fucking together, y'all. You better get your important shit together. I'm telling you, the shit that you find important. Pictures that you have important, papers that you have that are important. Put them, organize them, put them in a place somewhere that you can just grab them, because you're probably going to just leave. Probably going to leave all the rest of it. You understand? It says, feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. Meditation and stillness. We got 55, 20, and 11. And then we got preparations come to fruition. Telling you, you're preparing. Get out the old shit. I'm telling you. God, y'all. It says you're a benefactor. You're about to hit an inheritance. No doubt. You're going to get an inheritance. 55, 20, 11, and 42. We got 10, 20, 11, and 6 with a 3 on the bottom. It says treasures hidden in the shadows. Destiny. Shaman's dream just told you. Collective. This is confirmation of the whole last month, all of last month, it just constantly keeps saying that. You're gonna get it. You need to clear out the old shit, throw away shit that's broken, throw away shit that you got sitting there. You said you was gonna fix and you didn't, and you ain't fixed it, and it's still sitting the fuck there. Throw away old build up of junk mail. Throw all that shit a fucking way, man. Okay, throw it away. And like I said, organize the things that are important. Okay, and look around you. Look around you and say, is this fucking shit important to me? I mean, is it? Couch, is that important? It is. I mean, if you, it's not really, because you can get a place to live without a couch. You know, get a couch later. You understand? Like, is this really that fucking important? It's actually an illusion. It says, I don't know what to say. Silent treatment. 8 of Cups. Somebody elevating? Walking away? Locked up. November. Uh-oh, going to the floor, coming to your door. Mother figure. No one like you. Scorpions, the star. No replacement. What it says. Could be a Scorpio. Someone tried to doppelgang you. Big wheels keep on turning. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let me get some tarot cards out and see what they got to say. We got Satisfaction Guaranteed. Okay, that song is by The Firm. Yeah, Satisfaction Guaranteed speaks for itself what it says, but the song don't say that. The song don't say that. The song is wondering, do you love me? Do you love me? Hey Miss Bonnie, how are you? I hope you're doing good this morning. But the song is wondering, do you love me? Let me show you. Let me show you. Or I show you that you love me, but you don't show me back. If you love me, then I can guarantee satisfaction. Okay. But that's what that song is about. It says using daily activities to release old negativity. Now, by the way, I started my exercises again. I exercise all the time. Okay, I have a 2-year-old with me constantly, so I exercise all the time. But I wasn't doing my routine, my regimen that I do. In my experience throughout all of my life, if you work on your core, if you work on your stomach, your core area, then the rest of the body will follow suit. Okay? So do your leg lifts. I don't recommend sit-ups at all. Do leg lifts in place of sit-ups, okay? Do them in 3 different or 4 different ways. Like you can lift your legs up like this, okay, and then rest, okay? And then lift your legs up like this, one at a time, and then rest. And then hold them out, spread them open like that, and then rest. And then lift them up about yay high up off the ground, and just hold them there. Count to 60, okay? I recommend... I do this. It's just a habit, but I recommend doing your exercises where the total of them, say like I do 15 and it equals 6. Okay, 15 on this side, 15 on that side, or I'll do 30 like scissors. I'll do 30 of them. I do my exercises in 3, 6, and 9s. Okay. The total of it adds to be a 3, a 6, or a 9. Okay? There's a reason I do that, because it's the universal numbers, okay? And it helps me keep more in alignment when I have my mind focused on those numbers, the 3, the 6, and the 9. I know do 15 this way, do 15 that way. If I'm not feeling that well, I'll do 12 this way, 12 that way. You understand? So I always keep it in 3, 6s, and 9s for some reason. I always do. I don't do 10 toe touches. I do 9 or I do 15. Okay? It says somebody had fentanyl. Oh, wait. This is about, oh my God, this is about that girl. Telling you they tried. When they killed that dude in that wheelchair, they was trying to kill you, but you don't take motherfucking pills. They tried to give you those pills. You don't take pills. You was like, get the fuck away from me. Rashida. You hear me? It says long hair, feeling amazing. Matthew? Government program. Oh, that came out again. Why is it saying feeling amazing? Body. Oh, because somebody's been working. They're working on their body. AI generated video. Man, so aggravating because all these people work together, man. It's retarded. And they did it for, okay, because they're all criminals. They're all criminals. So they did it for a crooked fucking detective cop. Trust me. Dressed up on an AI generated video. Jealous. Telling you, they was making money off some kind of, because you're a star. Telling you they was using your likeness because you're a star. They may have had some kind of fucking what is that stupid OnlyFans or some shit like that, and they were saying, oh, the star, la 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 la, like ANGELMOON, da 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 da, and they was dressed up, they was wearing a costume, like a mask or something, made it look like it was you. I'm telling you. It says, walk with your spine straight and your head up. Walk with your spine straight and your head up. That'll keep you in alignment. Whew. These fucking witches, man. I'm ready to move too. But they're everywhere. Let go and surrender. Okay? Keep your spine straight. Walk your head up right. You're royalty, collective. Y'all, did y'all see that little video I showed y'all about the royal bracelet? Do you wear the royal bracelet? If you have a cross here, if it goes all the way across, these little links, they look like links. I don't know if I can show them on the, yeah, you see the links right there? There's 2 bracelets. And they got links. That means that you're descended from royalty. You see it? Can you see those links all in my hand, all in there? You're descendant of royalty, and you will be acknowledged as some type of royal bloodline. Okay. Maybe you felt that all your life. Maybe you walked with an air of regate. You walked with your back. You walked with your back straight and your head up. You've always walked like that, okay? And it's going to be acknowledged, okay? Also, if you have a really, really long fate line, that's the line that goes straight up through here and it turns towards your index finger. If that's really, really long, you're going to experience a life of a lot of extreme ups and downs, a lot of unique situations, but in the end, like I said, you're going to be acknowledged and you're going to be abundant. All of that stuff will build up to your big, you're going to get some kind of big win, okay? It's not going to be like you're 90 and then it's going to be where you can enjoy it, but you're going to be able, because you've learned some type of responsibility when it comes to money and helping other people. Okay, see, I'll take that as it resonates. Let's see what the tarot cards want to say. What we want? We want the harmony deck. Yeah, I'm looking for harmony. And I got a stalker, y'all. I gotta say, I got a fucking stalker. I know it. I know that I got a stalker. Other than not some lover watching me, this is a stalker. So, look, I'm telling you, I do. I do. Someone's obsessed. I have a stalker. It just blows my mind. But blows my mind. But it's the truth. Got no reason to lie about it. Not a fan, y'all. I have fans, yeah. This ain't a fan. I have an actual fucking stalker. Getting on my nerves. Look. The Chariot. These are 3 major arcanas right here, I bet. Oh my God, look at that. What the freak? The 3 of Swords laying on the Queen of Wands. Look. This is how they come out. We got the Devil energy, we got the Chariot energy, and we got the 3 of Swords, and with the Queen of Wands. Now, this 3 of Swords, okay, I know your automatic initial feeling is going to say heartbreak, okay, but that's not necessarily true. With this 3 of Swords could be saying that you're not going to deal with a third party. You're taking control of the situation. Okay? You're the center. You understand? And you hold the key. You're the one that can write the story the way you want it to turn out. Okay? This doesn't necessarily mean heartbreak. Okay? It's all in your discernment. Okay? Because I read it out of one of these. I think it was in this one. It was saying that the 3 of Swords is an empowering. It's empowering because it's going to be your decision whether or not. Because you're writing the story, okay? Because you're the one writing the story. You hold the power when it comes to a third party situation or anything like that. You can walk away. You can listen to what the excuses in that are or what, but you're the one writing the story. You're the one in control of it. Okay, but 3 of Swords out of this book says conflict, struggle, heartache, disappointment, arguments, tears, and separation. The 3 of Swords suggests the experience of pain and disappointment in the matter of heart, perhaps because of love, a love triangle. Man, I'm talking about triangles today too. That's a portal. It's crazy. Feelings may be sacrificed in the interest of irrational thinking. You letting go. You let go of something with this Chariot. Somebody was obsessed. I'm telling you. Let's see what else it says. Quarrels and squabbles with loved ones are indicated. A separation of some kind may result. In gaining some distance from the matter, you will find relief and realize that this change was in fact necessary in the long run. Page 132, which is a 6, okay? Someone took charge of some kind of... Look, this King of Wands is taking charge of some kind of situation. He's a police. Telling you he is. He was obsessed with something. Some kind of decision. He was seeing the bigger picture. Listen, he was worried about... I promise, this person was worried about what other people would think about y'all being together. It's crazy, but they want to give you something for your work. Look. It says you're an earth angel. This person quit caring about, look, this person realized that this community was following their lead, their energy, okay? Because this King of Wands was jealous, listening to rumors or something, was jealous of this Queen of Wands. So was these witches right here. This Queen of Wands walked away from all of it. She said, fuck y'all. I'm telling you. This Queen of Wands left, and it made this King of Wands It triggered his feelings. He started hunting you. Couldn't find you. He was hunting you. Wants to bring something to closure. Tell you the truth. Take this all into a new direction. Look, I'm telling you. Because he wants to put you on some kind of stage. This King of Wands, King of Swords wants to put you on a stage. He says you got some kind of message. He wants you to teach him. Y'all go on stage together. For the highest good. That's what it says, y'all. Take what resonates. Somebody could have red hair. I just seen it. Could be something to do with Scorpio, Cancer. 4 Swords. Serendipity, y'all. Some kind of having faith, trusting. The Tower. You put that heart, that 3 of hearts. 3 Swords, I mean. The Tower. Some kind of champion. The Fair Lady is the champion. Look, it's been decided that you receiving this. For doing something by your damn self, man. You went on some kind of adventure. And now this is the last card. 9 of Cups is coming together. Everything's coming together with the 9 of Cups. That's planned. Something's been planned. Something's been sorted out and prepared for collective. With the 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. Hopes realized. Positive outcome. Childbirth. It's your birthright, y'all. Joy, success, and reward. You're going to end up... This is the last card out on the bottom of the deck. Rewards. It says the 9 of Cups is known as the 9 months card and indicates the birth of a baby or another creative endeavor. Something you have tended and nurtured has come to fruition. You will be brimming with joy and the world is filled with hope again. Health and happiness are offered and the problem of the past have evaporated. A wish will be fulfilled and things will work out unexpectedly well. You can finally enjoy your good fortune and find a great deal of satisfaction in all that you have achieved. Page 122. Y'all, this rewards for you. You're the single person. You're the single one that has... You exposed this darkness. And you stepped up and you didn't allow... Okay. Yeah, they may have attacked you. Yeah, they may have done this or that. But you didn't allow it. Okay? You wasn't allowing it. When you seen it, when you sensed it, when you felt it, you cut that shit off quick. You said, you took them scissors, said, bye, and then motherfuckers started scrambling because you weren't playing along with the game that they were playing. Okay, you kept like throwing a monkey wrench into their fucking plans. You did, and I'm telling you, everything in me is telling me. Somebody paid to have you offed and that person told them that you was dead. There was somebody had a wreck or something like that. There was a wreck of some kind or something, and they were acting like that you were the one that was in that car. I'm telling you, then they tried to kill you with fire. Y'all, they've tried to unalive you several times. And they can't do this by themselves. They have a group of people helping them. Where they're getting the fucking money for the funds to do this, I don't know. Because this been going on a long motherfucking time, y'all. I mean, hell, if they've been spending collective's money to fucking attack collective, they must have done spend it all, cause they've been fucking attacking collective for a damn long time. Somehow you're gonna get it all. Somebody's protecting that money. I'm telling you. It says the alchemist on the top right there. It says the wounded. Be gentle with yourself and others because we all have been wounded in some way, and a wound will always cry out to be healed. The visionary. That's a 6. This is a 10. It says, developing habits and actions to help you turn your vision into reality will guide you on the path to ultimate success and happiness. That's what you did. You turned it around. You turned it around on their asses, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And for what they was doing, look, somebody's a star, and somebody's thinking about the star. And what they was doing was causing you to be noticed more. I'm telling you. Y'all, it's very ironic. Isn't it ironic? Okay? Because these people were hating on you, and them hating on you was causing attention to be looked at, okay? So people started following you. They started wondering about you, wanting to come in and talk to you just to talk to you because you're some kind of, in their eyes, you're some kind of anomaly. You're not like anybody else. You're different. And you're talented. You're very gifted. So what you say means something, okay? I mean, it really does. And they're starting to really realize that because for a long time they wouldn't listen to you. They wouldn't hear you. Not that they wouldn't listen. They just wouldn't hear you. Because somebody told them you was crazy. Therefore, every fucking thing that you say is crazy. And there ain't no way that you can be right, okay? But that's all bullshit. You know that the doctors, when Albert Einstein was born, the doctor said he was retarded, that he wouldn't never even be able to spell his fucking own name. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Pay attention. He was one of the greatest minds of our time. And they said that he was retarded. The doctors, the stupid doctors, the retarded doctors said that the greatest mind of our time was retarded. Because he has Asperger's. I'm telling you. Elon Musk has got it too. Autism, Asperger's, borderline. All the great minds had it. Nikola Tesla, you know that man never even was in any kind of relationship. He died a virgin. He was not even in a relationship. Didn't want nothing to do with relationships. He was Asperger's, y'all. Think about it. It's pretty clear. I mean, I can spot Asperger's and autism from a mile of fucking way. Even if the signs ain't even. I'm Asperger's, y'all. Do y'all know that? Borderline. Borderline Asperger's, what they call it. And 90% of the time, they're geniuses. But they keep to themselves because of society. Okay, we got a 6, a 7, and a 9. Take what resonates. We got judgment. We got times. See you. Something about a day. 5, 6, 7, 9. So destiny's missing right there. Something about a canopy. It says Cody. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Something about a canopy. Okay, y'all ready? Alright, what we got? 5, 7. What is times? Well, I keep hearing something. But Cody told Patty. But Cody told Patty. What did Cody tell Patty? Wait. Judgment, resting. I'm resting. Hold on. Bully. Somebody wanted somebody to pull. Okay, Patty, y'all, and Cody. Cold. Buy cold. Claim. Name. There's no E. Something was delayed. Something about palm tree, palms. Palm code. Doctor delayed something. Bite. Patty did something. I don't know. She claimed something. Claimed I do. Potty. I do. Don. Dan. DNA. Someone claimed someone's land. Gonna be caught. You're gonna be caught. It says something about Cindy. Cindy. Could be London right there. Cindy play a lot. Cindy play a lot. It says something about Combs. You're talking about Tommy Combs? Yeah, all of them. They're gonna get caught. Don't give a fuck. Jamie, Tommy, Gail, Patty, all of them. All. I prayed that, Lord, look, I pray for the highest good, and the highest good is for all them motherfuckers to be caught and be exposed for what they did and what they've been doing, and that's the highest good, and I'm putting that in your hands, God. I'm putting it in your hands. Something about guns, y'all. It says something about a buzz. There's a buzz in the air. People talking, people whispering and such. And that's what the buzz is. People talking about possibly you getting a win. This says pizza. Pizza place. Okay, I know about the pizza place. What about it? Pizza place. Clap in. Clap in. Clap in. Clap in. Day to day. Cuz. Buzz. LP. Pam. Pam. Deny. Someone deny something. Deny you. Yeah, they did. Okay. Blink. Blinked. Blint. Something that's tidy up. Throw out everything that's not... just throw all your shit a fucking way, Clint. You don't need it. I hope you get what I'm saying. Something about a county cop. County. It says county and city. County cop and city cop. Played. Somebody played in a band. Play in a band. Played in a band. Pay you. It said they pay you. They'll pay you. No doubt. What? No Doubt wants me to sing to them? I can, y'all. I can sing like Gwen Stefani. She's easy. I can sing like fucking Stevie Nicks, and that's hard. Not most people can't sing like Stevie Nicks, even if they try. So I'm just saying. And everybody fucking doubts me that I can do it until they hear me fucking sound exactly like fucking Stevie Nicks. They can't believe it. Something about Clayton. Clayton County is right down the road. By Clayton County. By Body. Boyd. Boyd. Ooh. These names, y'all. Somebody named Clayton or Clay. Lay. Something about a boy. Lay boy on. Lay boy on. It says lay boy on. I see that. Not duty. But not duty. Not on duty. Or on duty. Somebody's on duty. Clay. I'm Clay. Mold me. You know, I'm clay. Mold me. Something is automatic, auto motion, auto because I'm into boys. Says caution. My caution, my delay, balance, rest. Not much. It says buzz with those. There's not much with the Z's that it's going to say. Buy a built my something on clay. So someone built their tower on sand. It's not going to stand, y'all. Someone built their tower on sand. You understand? That tower's not going to... It's a sand castle. How long you think a sand castle's going to stand up, y'all? Someone, they did something. They feel stupid. Don't delay... Something about the mail. I say Kim. Something about Kim mad. But by somebody told my something put. Told my man. Told my main man. Someone told my main man. Something about their business. Cut cold Coleman. This is old man and Coleman. My old man. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit just fucking cracked me up to the maximum, okay? I don't want to own somebody. Do you want to own somebody? I don't want to own somebody, and I don't want no motherfucking body owning me. Don't call me my anything, okay? You don't own me. My old man just made me laugh like a motherfucker. How is a whole person that you claiming that whole person, man? No, I don't know, man. That shit just made me laugh like hell, though. That they talking about my man. My man. Way I see it, if your man is out fucking other people, not necessarily just yours, I guess you should call him shared man. Okay? Just saying. What? Yeah, spring clean. Yeah, throw all that shit fucking away, man. So you make room for that new stuff, okay? Something is putty in somebody's hands. Putty. There's land. Land. This says lady, my man. Okay, something in common. Come on. Come on, put thank you. Tell this lady thank you, dumbass. Let's move it on, okay? Come on, man. Oh, thank you, Miss Bonnie. Okay, up to now. Up to, don't say now. It says something is, somebody feels numb. They felt numb up till now. Or dumb. Yeah. Dumb is more like it. Nail in the cross. Okay. Cop. Copycat. Somebody been copycatting you. I'm telling you. It says copycat. lent. Lent money, lent my, lent. That I'm reading that like it's saying lend, but it's not. Lent is like dust, like particles. Matt Calliope? What? Cyclops? I believe he's a Cyclops. Why is Matt's name coming out here? Come out here 3 times on the damn fucking index cards. And, yeah. Fuck him. He's a fake. He's a phony. He's a narcissist. He's full of shit. Period. You knew it. You told him. He lied. It's a bunch of bullshit. Lacey Pay in pen. Is that a dog? Somebody's playing in a pen. Dub. Some kind of motto. Today. Why I went to the floor? Why am I claiming it? Somebody's like, why am I going to claim something that don't belong to me? Something about Patty. Patiently. Patton. Some kind of cycle. Laid my, what did you lay your, laid my buzz, laid my patent. Someone had an invention. Somebody stole somebody's invention. It says something about public ad. Attention on my pod, on cops. Attention. Why my attention? Something about collaborating. It says something about lips. Somebody wants to kiss your lips, and they're saying something about a lamp. Y'all, they stalk you. I don't know if that's a good one or a bad one, but they stalk you and they like zoom in on your pictures and shit and look at every little fucking inch of you. Flaws and all, they don't even see the flaws. Whatever. Built on something. Bicycle built on? No bicycle built on. Under some kind of unit. Under unity. Thank you. Code. Cod. Coddle. Cop. Made. A bald cop. My bald cop. Y'all. That's it. I don't know. I feel like laughing today. Fucking lady. Someone shaved their head. Remember yesterday it was saying shaved head. Someone shaved their head. Someone went to jail. God dog it. And his name, look, his name, I think it's that's his name. I'm telling you. Dancy, something about a balance option. Dancy option, an iffy option. Say couple. Dan couple, any couple. Bad. Mad. Man, many couples. Bodies. couple of bodies. My body up. Put up. My body can. My body can. Up. Lit. Uplit. Pull up. My body can put up. Put it. Lit. Lit my body. Tilt. Tilt up. My body can tilt up. What does that mean? What does that mean? Tits up? Put it. Something about a clan. Clan put it, my body. They put it in my body? Huh? Mix up at. Mix up at. Told. Someone told a lie. I said, you had something, but you got shit. Something about a New York City. Mix up at New York City. Told by. Death. Old. Patty. Why you keep talking about Patty? Okay? Patty. Patty. Put. Patty told. My. Patty told my. Toy. Total. Someone totaled something. Totaled by totaled. Okay, so let's do it again, damn it. Totaled it. Someone totaled a truck. Okay, y'all gotta remember, yesterday it was talking about a crash. Somebody flipping a vehicle, okay? And it was talking about a truck being flipped, and someone pinned inside the truck, because it's saying pinned. Patty, look, something happened with my sister. I don't know what the fuck going on, but something happened with her. She went in jail for some kind of traffic stop, but then they come to her house and they started searching through her fucking house and found these guns in her fucking house, okay? And the guy that she lives with ain't claiming these guns, okay? For some reason or another, okay? There's something going on there. But since that happened, ain't no fucking body at all heard from my sister. Nobody. And that was like 4 months ago. And my childhood friend that died, that's her baby daddy. And ain't none of us heard nothing from her. Can't reach her. Just, I think that's weird, y'all. I find that totally weird. Totaled by. Totaled my box truck. It's something to do with the truck, because it was talking about a truck yesterday. Pick up. They don't have a K, but I see this, and they're saying pick up. Pick a box truck. Something about a box truck. Something about owl. Told owl to alter something on a car. Can't buy you. Can't buy you, collective. Someone can't buy you. You hear me? This is something that's loud and clear. This lieutenant. That's the undercover cop. That's a bad undercover cop trying to. I'm okay. This is what it just telling me. See, I'll take what resonates. Because it's telling me that That lieutenant is that bad cop. Something about moldy. That's in a fucking song that I was singing. Up in box pine a cabin. Up in a cabin. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Moddy. Dommy. Mod. Mob. Someone's part of the mob. Look, there's the CIA. What? They just come in out of no fucking where, didn't they? A man's body. Something about a man's body. Found a man's body in a pond. I kept telling y'all, there's something to do with a pond, and somebody, this body was like stuck, like the leg was stuck on like a root or something, and all these storms and stuff has jarred it loose, and it's just gonna come floating up to the fucking surface. And this pond is in this lady's fucking yard. Janice. This pond is in her yard. Something about cloned by Patty? Cause what? There's something different. There's a difference in your body. These people been, like somebody mentioned to me today how they got looked at. God dog. Somebody mentioned in the comment, my stalker, we're gonna say it. Stalker probably watching right now, Miss Stalker. How they was wearing a bandana and this old couple had a reaction and said something to them about it. Bitch, I've been fucking having to wear a bandana for motherfucking 10 motherfucking years. I don't want to hear it. Somebody got a loan by a cop. Telling you, because that cop is bad. Something about play-by-play. Something about a boy. Plan. Cut out boy. To cut out boy. I'm telling you. My boy planned. My plan. Cut boy. Cut you out. I plan to cut you out. Play it by plant. Oh, somebody tried to plant something on you. On your body. Something's not true though. Not my city. Not my city. Could pay. Could not pay. Could not pay my bit. Someone was in debt. Someone did something to fucking, look, it says couldn't pay. Couldn't pay it. Something about a business. Somebody's a hitman. I'm telling you they are. Lay it on you. Someone tried to put something off on you. It's a copycat. This is a copycat, y'all. Something about using patience. Tina's out here. Nita. Tina's the copier, okay? Tina and Liz, okay? Liz is out here too, okay? And we got Tyra, we got Tammy, we got Patty, the other Tyra. This is the copycat in the wreck. She was you in the wreck. This right here's got, because This right here was given ID, your ID, by a family member. It says something about autopilot. Someone was on autopilot doing this. I'm telling you, they must have been on drugs or something, but they was on autopilot. And it says, Aunt Patty. Aunt Patty. I guess Aunt Patty had them put up to it. Tom. Yeah, all of the... Aunt Patty. Something about my lips. At your lips. At... Something's cold. Cold. Auction. Someone's on autopilot. It says pity. Pity my son. Pity my aunt. Yeah, I pity my pitiful aunt. She's crazy. I don't have nothing to do with her. Something about nighttime and daytime. I told you. I told my aunt about you. I told my aunt about you. Someone talking to somebody about you. Claim my place. Claim my place. Something about clap. I told my aunt about you, it says. I told my aunt about you. What? May? Aunt May? Aunt Dan? Dan told his aunt about you? Maybe. Something about you make them feel calm. There's a private eye watching you, receiving tips from you. You're giving this person tips. There's something about DNA fucking test. Something about limbs or limp. Limp. Someone don't like the way somebody dances. I swear they don't. It says Candy out here. Candy, Andy. Something about a blimp. Blimp out. Oh, I gained weight because they put me on fucking steroids for 2 months. And yeah, that's going away though. That's why I gained the weight, y'all. I'm still exercising. I'm very active. I gained weight because they put me on steroids for this allergic shit because my eyes were closed shut. But I can't live my life just laying around. I'm not a lazy person. I got to get up and go out and go outside, and I got to do that kind of stuff. It makes me feel better. Built it. Someone built a case. Built my case. Built my top on top. Candy case. A candy. What's somebody gonna be? You about to receive. You're about to receive the fucking. Because I've been singing the fuck out of this, y'all. I got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket. You gonna get the golden ticket. You gonna win the fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Telling ya. You're gonna win the fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You're the one that deserves it. Just like Charlie. You know what Charlie means? Man. It means man. Okay? What you got saying? What? Dust. What the fuck are you saying? What are you saying? Hello? What, you got a lot of motherfucking shit to motherfucking say to just stop saying it when I'm asking you to tell me. What are you talking about? Dust mites ozone your house. What does that mean? No, yeah, they do, but I'm allergic to everything. I'm allergic to everything. I got these things in my house, y'all, and they do work. Okay, let me show you. These things work, but you got to be careful with them. And you can't go in the room while they're on. Okay? These things. It's called a UV. I got 3 of them, but one of them got broke when I first got it. I didn't send it back. But yeah, that gets rid of the dust mites and all the dust stuff. It helps get all the allergens out of the air. It's just you got to be real careful with it. You can't be in the room while it's doing its thing, and you got to let it, everything, after like 30 minutes after it's done, you got to let it settle before you go in the room or start really messing with your like lymph nodes and stuff real bad and your eyes. But yeah, I got those. Oh yeah, I'm allergic to everything. Like I'm having worse reaction than I've ever had. But funny enough, I'm healing. It's just crazy. It's just blowing my mind. Okay. But yeah, everything. I'm allergic to everything. Yeah, those little mite things, they're everywhere, man. And I live so close to the Chattahoochee River. Oh my God. Or um the Chattanooga. Yeah, the Chattanooga, it's right there. But everything here in this little town always feels kind of like moist. I can't even tell you. Everything feels moist all the time. It's strange, man. Somebody's in a cold. In my coat. In my county. In my coat day. Oh, somebody used to be in a cult. Be at the top. Somebody was the top leader of a cult, y'all. Your apparently your counterpart paid to my date of birth. Paid to Clint. Paid to my blank by Colt. Don't delay it. Don't delay it. I ain't trying to delay it. Give it to me. Unity. Something about a lab. It says balance. Collab. Okay, collaborate. POD. It's saying date of birth, though. It's to do with your date of birth. Okay, so what I don't get, okay, like it says something about calculating something. What I don't really get, okay, that person, Patty's my sister. Like she's my sister. She's got to be my blood sister. Through my mama. I mean, my mama had both of us. She came out. We both came out of my mama. Okay, it says something about Tabitha. Something about capital. You remember I told y'all capital means abundance, wealth, regalness, okay? Remember I was telling y'all that? Capital, date of birth, capital, someone wrote your name. Capital numbers, today. Or somebody feels dumb today. Dumb Tony. Tony's one that was getting raped by that Tino cop. Tony's being raped by that Tino cop because his mama was a criminal. Period. I'll pee again. Sure enough. And he's a he, she. He dresses like a woman. Not all the time. Dressed like a man sometimes. Capital. Capital. Capital what, man? Just say it. Shit. Somebody underestimated numbers. Somebody underestimated numbers. Okay, we got the numbers here. Times. 30. 63. I mean, 93. How would you times that? I mean, 11 and 18 times 11 and 18. Hell, I probably don't even got a fucking pencil right here. I sure don't want to feel like doing that in my head. Oh, I do got a picture. A pencil. Baby girl's so funny. She be writing. Look, she be writing. She say like this. She take her pencil. She say, make that. I be laughing at her. She's so funny. Okay, what we say? 11 times 18. 198. What does that mean? 198. What is that? 18. 18 breaks down to a 9. Something's being prepared, y'all. It just keeps showing. Look, everything is. Everything keeps going back to a 9. It's being prepared. That's what 9 means, y'all. Preparation for an ending, for something to be ended, for it to be over with, okay? For it to finish. Someone got blonde hair. Blondie. Blonde. Cap. Blonde cap it. My cut. Someone capped my cut. Something about an apartment. Somebody did something, handled something alone. You did it alone, collective. Right? Something keeps telling me you're going to get some kind of fucking... It's saying something about a patient, claim, patient. Why? Bond. You bond. Act. Actual bond. Actual bond. So somebody actually bonded with you and they can't believe it because they're not somebody that bonds. I'm telling you, something about a play, a pact, play, act, plaque on bad lands. County land. An act on county land. Something about blame act on you. Someone blamed an act on you. It looks like your fucking aunt did. Or their aunt. A cult. Alright, let's put them up. We're gonna get some. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm not done yet. So, it says something is a pity. It is a pity. A pity. 5, 6, 7, 9. That's y'all know I don't mess with them numbers too much. Something triggered me about them. 5, 6, 7, 9 times. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 7 is 210. 210 times 9. Let me figure that out. What's 210 times 9? 210 times 9. That's 0. That's 9. That's 1,890. Maybe that's some kind of total that you may be receiving. 17, 18. It still ends up in a 9. I swear, it still ends up in a 9. 1,890 equals 9. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is something that's ending, y'all. Just lay it to look. Always rip off the corners if it makes you feel better, okay? What I come up with yesterday, because I was singing karaoke and somebody said something, and it triggered me, and I was like, just rip the corners off if it makes you feel better. Just round it out, okay? Just round it out, okay? Something is coming full circle. Just rip the corners off, okay? You hear me? Let's see what we got out of the book. I don't know. I feel really good. Spies like me. I feel really good about something. It says double or nothing. Whoo. You'll get double. You'll get double what you lost, collective. 6 days, 3 agents, 1 chance to find James Bond. You're life path 9? That's a completion. I'm a life path 1. I'm a leader. I'm life path 1. Look, actually my path says 147. It's Spy Like Me, page 145, okay? Which is 10. I mean, something's all the way complete. It says, you come here to accuse me of being a bad mother? No, Hardwood stands up. I came here for respite. And now I'm disturbing your peace, I suppose. Clarissa trails away, marching into the kitchen as she mutters about it not being her fault. The alarm went off and she thought the place was being robbed. Hardwood follows her, accompanying the kitchen threshold, now as her mother pours herself a glass of water. You ought to put an extra lock on, says Hardwood. She raises the camera. This is worth a lot of money, beyond anything else. It should be out like a cheap ornament. It shouldn't be out like a cheap ornament. That? Clarissa's faces her daughter dead on. I should have thrown that away years ago. I don't know why I didn't. Sentiment, suggests Hardwood. For what? Hardwood knows her responding smile to be crooked, to be what Dr. Kawasaki would call anger, turned inward. I've done that quite often. He says, but my look will be my anger turned inward, okay? But she does nothing to straighten it out. She keeps it that way. She's showing her anger, but she's keeping it inward. It says, right, my mistake. Now you think me heartless, I suppose, says Clarissa, sitting on the stool at the head of the glass table. So new it lacks any scratches. The kitchen window never had blinds, and pearly near morning touching the chimney pots on the roof opposite. Always the first thing to take on life in color. It's unforgiving to her mother's blonde hair. Wow. It says eliminating its gray roots. The glass table's reflecting onto the mom's hair, and it's making her gray roots show, okay? It says unforgiving to her capacity for evasion, too. Chucking her reflection before her across the glass surface. She covers her face of the second self with trembling hands. Harwood draws up the opposite stool. She places the camera between them, a managed clunk. She realizes how thirsty she is, but feels unable now to leave the frame. I never thought you were heartless. You didn't? This quickly, she says. No. Hardwood fiddles with the camera straps. I suppose I thought you were admirable. Admirable. I can't say it. It says 622 up there, y'all. It says, you admired me? Clarissa touches her left earring, then says, flatly, this time, for what? Let's see what he admired her for. You want to? Let's find out. Hardwood meets her square eyes. He says, your coldness. I think I learned that from you. So you taught somebody something to... It says, your coldness, I think I learned that from you. It's proven a valuable asset. Carissa's cheeks burned red. How can you say such a thing to me? I don't mean it hurtfully. It's only the truth. Only? You had a baby with the wrong man at the wrong time. I suppose that made me the wrong baby, huh? Amen. It says Hardwood cups her chin, listening to herself from a distance of years away. A lot of people would have changed the shape of their ambition to fit the space they found themselves in. You didn't do that, though. You left us. You left me to Papa. I never left your father or you. Funny, I remember the doors closing. I always came back. And always left again. Papa wasn't safe. Your grandma man was in charge. She was too old. Are you saying that I neglected you, abandoned you to abuse? You had housing, clothing, food, school books. I paid for all that. Me, out of nothing. I made something out of nothing. You were ruthless. I can only thank you for that. Clarissa presses the heels of her palms to her face and shrieks. You learned all the wrong lessons. You were supposed to be better than us. I was denied my education when your father got me pregnant. To you, nothing was denied. You were going to be a surgeon. I am, says Hardwood, watching her mother's knees bounce up and down through the glass of the table. I recently saved the life of a friend in the field. Severe gunshot wound to the chest. The hospital said it was the finest. La 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 la. I don't want to hear this. It's only the truth. I'm double O. You know that. Double O. What says? I am double O. You know that. Pretty much. She's got some kind of special blood or something. She's double O. An O type blood. There's something to fucking do with having special blood, collective. You got some kind of special blood. Let me see what these say. I'm going to do that cosmic insight and a life purpose. You know, have you ever felt that? Like you were being resented by your mom because you were born, because she could have done something else, but you were born. Have you ever felt that? And my mom said some shit to me. I'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I didn't ask you to go sleep with my dad. I wasn't even there. Just saying. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. You're a teacher, collective. How often is that going to come out and keep telling us? That's your life purpose. You're a teacher. Okay? This is school. Can't make it up. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. You have taught. You taught something already to somebody. It says support. Your life purpose fully supports you. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Creative expression. Your soul longs to express its creativity. Maybe you're going to be an art teacher. Let me show y'all what it looks like. Teaching, school, support, strength, and creative expression. You're going to teach people your gift. Could be something to do with music. Polish your skills and practice regularly. This is about your gift. You're an angel. Anything else? Protected. You're safe and supported while you change your career. It flipped over as the second card in the deck, and it flipped over. Study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. There it is, y'all. You make something to do with your career, and you're going to get justice. You're teaching somebody something. You're highly educated. You have ancient knowledge, and you're going to teach it. Is what it looks like. You're going to teach ancient knowledge through some kind of creative endeavor, some kind of creative gift that you have, whether it be art, writing, music, dance, the creative, like fame. Like you may be going to a school like Fame. Fame, I'm gonna live forever. That was a cultural arts school where you taught cultural arts, or you learned cultural arts like dancing and singing and acting and radio broadcasting and something just triggered me when I said radio broadcasting. Okay? What are you saying? New age healing? Yeah, like that. Something. You could start a school. Look, somebody may be. Okay. I'm getting a message. It's like someone's going to give you a building, say a house that doesn't have a driveway. You can do whatever you want to with that fucking house, man. You can make it a bed and breakfast. You can do whatever you want to like that. You can make it a fucking radio studio. You understand? It's something like that. But whatever it is, if you become a DJ or something like that on radio, it entails you being some type of teacher on the radio or on the internet or whatever. But you're going to get some kind of house. Look, communication is going to come in. Some kind of building. We'll say it's going to be a building. Maybe a house and a building. I don't know. But it's going to give you... It's going to give you the creative space that you can do damn near anything you want to with that building. Okay? And it's something to do with you teaching. Give me cosmic insight. Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Something about mirroring. What is this? Is someone going to be on a honeymoon? Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. It says gold digger. Somebody trying to marry you for your money. And somebody's going to come in. Somebody's been watching this. They're going to come in and tell you. This could be your ex. Telling you. What's this gold digger? Open your heart. It will attract more love. Someone's a liar. Someone's trying to come in and take what it belongs to you, collective. I'm telling you, you need to be very look, manifest your goal. Be very clear to the universe. Okay? Like I said, every single one of these motherfuckers that was involved, I pray for the highest good, and I pray for justice, and I pray that they get put in their fucking place. Okay? Because you've endured things that you were not even guilty of. Okay? Because they made up some shit, and they got some type of connections. Okay? It's a fucking sideways cop, and he's gonna fucking fall. And your family member, probably your sister, and a cousin, and aunt. Fucking bitches. Just saying, y'all. Look, I'm positive that she's probably done something and had her buddies do something and that and that and that and that, okay? I'm not worried about that. I want to know that she's okay. No one's heard from her in 4 months. I don't want her to be hurt or... I'm just saying. I want the highest good. And damn, I can understand how she could be jealous. But you put in the effort. You did the work. She didn't. You deserve to be admiration, honored. You deserve it. You put in the fucking work from birth. You worked hard to make good grades. You excelled in athletics and kept your body going and in shape. You took care of your children. You didn't abandon your children. You took care of them, made sure they were taken care of, not just fed and clothed. You took care of them, taught them, and that and that and that. You've been there for her children. All of this, and she was like trying to take credit for all of this stuff. I'm telling you, she was plainly trying to. She's saying these things, and you're going, where the fuck was you? How do you even know that any of that occurred? You weren't around. You was off with your drug buddies. You weren't even around. So how can you tell me or dictate to me what the fuck went on when you weren't there? Period. Something about forgiving and staying golden. Harmonious resolution is possible. It says protection, guardian. Drop your shield. You can drop your shield. You're being protected. Let me see what the protection guardian says. It says, drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts you have. You were born to shine. Page 115. It says, the protection guardian is a feminine version of an Archangel Michael. She is fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel. An earth angel, y'all. Who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will help keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. Look, just like this guy right here. It says, you may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Don't let the present just skew what's happening don't let the past skew what's happening in the present, okay? Because the present is what the reality is. The right here and now, not yesterday, okay? It says, angels are drawing close to you at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think. Your angels and ancestors, guides, are here to help you. Realize that now. You're stronger than you think. Page 116, Destiny. You got it. You're about to win. Okay, you are the lighthouse. You don't have to do nothing. Just be. Okay? Lighthouses are beautiful and serve a purpose. And they don't have to do nothing but just stand there and shine. They don't have to move. They don't have to make any kind of sound. All they got to do is stand there and shine. And it leads the sailors to the safety. Also, them lighthouses ward off them we'll call sirens. They ward them off because they don't really care for all that light. I'm telling you. Psalms page 655. That's going to be number of the day, y'all. 655. Prayer and praise for deliverance from the enemies. It says, a meditation of David, which he sang to the Lord concerning the words of Cush and Benjamite. Let's sing it, y'all. O Lord my God, in you I put my trust. Save me from all those who persecute me, and deliver me, lest they tear me like a lion. I can't sing it. I don't know how David would sing that. It's probably something like that, though. Rending me in pieces while there is none to deliver. So, someone throwed somebody to the lions, okay? Persecuting them, ridiculing them, rumors, okay? Talking shit about them. Someone threw them to the lions, and then everybody followed suit and was listening, okay? And following along with it. And then he says, because he's asking God to release him from this persecution that he don't deserve, okay? It says, oh, Lord my God, if I have done this, what they're saying that I've done, okay, if there is iniquity in my hands, if I have repaid evil to them who was at peace with me, or have plundered my enemy without cause, let the enemy pursue me and overtake me. Yes, let him trample my life to the earth and lay my honor in the dust. Salah. Arise, O Lord, in your anger, and lift yourself up because of the rage of my enemies. Raise up for me to the judgment you have commanded, so that congregation of the people shall surround you. For their sake, therefore, return on high. The Lord shall judge his people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to my integrity within me. Let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God tests the hearts and minds. My defense is of God, who saves the upright in heart. God is a just judge, and God is angry with the wicked every day. If he does not turn back, he will sharpen his sword. He bends his bow and makes it ready. He also prepares for himself instruments of death. He makes his arrows into fiery shafts. Behold, the wicked brings forth iniquity. Yes, he conceives trouble and brings forth falsehoods. He made a pit and dug it out. He has fallen into the ditch which he made. Everything's being reversed, y'all. It said it from the very beginning. I told y'all, when I read out of the Bible, it brings the whole reading full circle. I'm telling you, it's being returned back on them. Those that talked bad about you and said all this shit about you, it's them, okay? Then it says, behold, the wicked bring forth iniquity. Hold on. He made a pit and dug it out. He's digging his own grave. Those bad guys are digging their own grave, and they're going to fall into it, okay? It says, his trouble shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down on his own crown. I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing praises to the name of the Lord Most High. Amen, y'all. What'd I say? In the very beginning of this reading, I told y'all, the index card said, this is coming back on them. Everything that they fucking wished on you and tried to place on you, even if you went through some shit, what you went through is a piece of cake compared to what they about to fucking go through, because you was protected during it, okay? The way that it got in through it is doubt. 144, it says, y'all. Boom, y'all. I can't make it up. Y'all, this is for collective. This is for the chosen, okay? The chosen are about to be rewarded. They're being seen. They're going to be admiration, admired, okay? Across the world. I'm telling you, I don't feel like I'm done with this reading. It says, come together. Bases are loaded. Who's up to bat? Who is it? A group meeting. Somebody, you're gonna be in a group of people that are telling you something, praising you. Experiences, big wheels keep on turning. Y'all, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. Y'all, I cannot fucking make it up. Can't make it up. Alright, I'm gonna get a message from the universe. I guess I'm gonna finish this one out. And, God dang, I can't make it up. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see what the Lord has prepared for me. I can't wait. And I know that it's something grand. Because I know what I've been through. And if that resonates with y'all and y'all understand what I'm saying, hit that like button. Hit that bell notification, okay? Hit it and tell me. Leave something down in the comments because I know what I've been through. So what I've been through, if that's any comparison and what I'm about to receive, it's going to be grand. It's going to be grand. Because I've given and given and given. I'm just saying. It says, don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for this creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Divine intervention all day right there. All day. Live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. I don't sell myself short. I know who I am. Yeah, I get aggravated and that with the stupidity of other people. But I don't sell myself short. I know that I'm capable. I can do it. It's been proven. I was forced to find out that I can do it. So I know it. I know that I can do it. All I gotta do is keep believing in God. Keep having faith in God. God's kept me here and I'm still alive. Not doing too badly. Okay? Maybe not everything I wished and hoped for right now. But I know that that's coming. As long as I just keep having gratitude for what I have now. For what it is. What He's kept me alive. That's no doubt. I mean, here I am. There's the living proof right here. This is the living proof. I can breathe, my heart beats, I can smile, I can laugh. It's my choice. I can be mad, I can be angry, I can get loud if I want to. But all that's because God said I can. He said, you're still alive. You can do all that you want to. I'm telling you. I don't have nothing else nobody else to thank for that but myself and God. Because there wasn't no helpers. Look, it says married to a friend. A friend of yours is a fan. I'm telling you, somebody's been watching you for years. I don't know what they're fucking... I don't care how shy a motherfucker is. Disappeared, come together. Leap of faith. 2. You will get what you sowed. That's what it says. Y'all, this is all confirmation. Goodness. You're going to get goodness. You sowed goodness, you're going to get goodness. You've been underappreciated for every fucking thing. It says 1001. Okay? Which is some kind of lesson learned. Or being taught. It's either a lesson learned or a lesson being taught. Okay? But you're going to receive all... You're going to get everything that you put in, okay? Quit living in doubt over it, okay? I'm not so much concerned. I'm going to tell y'all now, okay? Yeah. When I first started the first page, 3 years ago, I guess I was in some kind of fucking, like right in the chaos. I don't know. But I was focused on a partnership for some reason. Like everything was focused on dependency, I guess. The needy of a partnership. Tired of being lonely. I kept focusing on that. I'm just telling y'all the truth about how I was focusing on a partnership, okay? I had fears of child. When I was a child, I didn't want to be alone, okay? Like by myself. And then I started thinking about the relationships that I fucking had, man. The relationships that I've had, besides the fucking Okay, I had one relationship. We was best. We buddy. We did everything. We was together. I'm talking about. But he was not good for me and my child. Okay, so I left him. But anyway, other than that, damn near every fucking relationship that I've ever been in, I was by myself. I was by my fucking self in a relationship, being loyal to a disappeared, a phantom. I mean, I started really looking at, really examining my past relationships, my romantic ones. And I was married for 7.5 years with that fucking man for 13 years. And in that 13 years, when I really looked at that relationship, he was gone. He wasn't there. We weren't together. Especially during the marriage. We were more together during the dating and shit than we were during the marriage. He was gone. Then he became a truck driver. He was gone on the road. And when he wasn't gone on the road, he was at band practice. Gone. Wasn't there with me. I was the one taking care of every fucking thing. Everything. Because at the time, I was getting a check that he was in control of. And I was getting $40 a fucking month out of a $600 check. And then he decided to divorce me because he met somebody on the road while he was truck driving. What? Okay. I mean, totally sideswiped me because I had no idea that he was out. I mean, I had a feeling, but I mean, it wasn't like I was wanting to think that about my best friend, because my husband I thought was my best friend, and he was manipulating the whole motherfucking time. The whole time. Crazily enough, I met him and my first husband at the same time, 2 weeks apart. I met them both. But I wouldn't mess with the second husband. I wouldn't mess with him. I was in love with my first husband. I loved him. And the second one, he wanted me to move in because we moved in together to help each other. I slept in one room with my kid, and he slept in another room. And I left him there and went and married the first guy. I wasn't having sex with the dude, okay? He was obsessed with me. I went and married the other guy. Well, 3 to 5 years or so go by, and me and that my first husband, we weren't together anymore. And the second one contacts me, hey, you want to go on a date, blah, 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 blah. So we go on a date, that. Okay, I feel like that whole time that we were together, now that I look back on it, that whole time that we were together, he was like paying me back for leaving him to be with Richard. It's like I was getting punished for 17 or 13 years. I swear it felt like that. When it was all said and done, I looked it back on it. I was looking at all of it, and I was going, damn, I mean, he's a true narcissist. This is a true fucking narcissist, okay? My ex. One of those that he's so narcissistic that you can't see it plain. You can't see it plain until you're around him a little bit, a while, okay? Because it comes across so different. I mean, the energy comes across so different, but I know him, and I know every fucking thing he does. Everything. This is a man that will make a list to go on vacation and put details to the fucking maximum, like we can only have lunch for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we got to fucking go, move on to the next stage. We can't enjoy the lunch. We have to eat lunch in 15 minutes and get to the next fucking stage. Okay? He's already had it planned out for a month before we went on vacation. I'm laughing at him because nothing went right the way he wanted it to go. I'm laughing the whole time, taking pictures of him getting frustrated. He's mad as fuck because I'm taking pictures of him getting frustrated. Oh, I was laughing. I was like, good thing you wrote all this shit down so you could ruin our fucking vacation. That's what I was telling him. The kids were laughing. It was very funny. Because we needed a roll of quarters to pay for the parking, okay? And because the whole fucking place, Savannah, they don't give you quarters. They don't keep rolled quarters for you, okay? Because the whole fucking town is paid parking. Okay, and he was so mad that he wasn't prepared and got a roll of quarters before we got there. He was so mad. Going to every fucking convenience store done put us off an hour off his little fucking list and all this shit. I'm talking about this man was mad. I'm talking about he's a Leo. You can see fucking steam coming out his nose. He was mad. So I started taking pictures of him. He goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, we need quarters. I started acting like all panicky. He was so mad about it. I'm like, we gotta get some quarters. I said, maybe you need to just stand on the corner and ask people for quarters. He's like, shut the fuck up. I said, you gonna ruin our whole fucking vacation over this. I'm not gonna let you. Them girls was laughing like hell. I said, you gonna panic and act we have went from store to store for over an hour now, because you flipping out over a fucking roll of quarters. Instead, you could have just went to like a Walmart or something. But no, you're hitting every fucking convenience store in Savannah, and you won't let us tell you, hey, go to the Walmart, they'll give you a roll of quarters. He wouldn't let us tell him that because he knew everything. Okay? Laughing like hell at that shit. I thought that shit was funny as fuck. Because he was one of the right plans. My life experiences, y'all, very rarely has a planned event turned out, okay? I don't plan shit. I go do, spontaneity is the best. I've had the best fucking times, the best memories that I can remember all happened spontaneously. It wasn't something that was planned out or something that I planned to go do. Every time I ever tried to plan something, it always was disappointing. It always turned out disappointing. Every time. So I don't plan shit. I don't plan nothing. If it happens, it happens, and I just try to enjoy what I got right now, okay? I don't try to plan nothing out. But he did. That shit was so fucking funny. That was funny, y'all. I said. And else I want to tell y'all, what the freak. Let me get the birthday book out. August 15th. It says, the birthday of the regal presence. Man, y'all, I just told y'all, you walk regal. You walk with your back straight, your head up. You're very regal. You're a regal person. You got the bracelet, the royalty bracelet on your arm. You are royalty. Okay? Act like it. You do act like it. You do act like it. Other people can't see it. I don't know why. Because you're royalty. You act royalty. You walk with your back straight. Your chin up. That's royalty. You're royalty. You're descendant from royalty. Something in your soul knows it. Okay? And a lot of times, oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, listen to this. The motto. I should have been born on this date. Shit. The motto is my way or the highway. I love that, y'all. Take what resonates. It's not a coincidence that I turn to this page to say these things, okay? There's a volcano and a group of people, and the volcano is turned into a crown right in front of all these people. You see that volcano's turned into a crown? My way or the highway, bitches. You ain't gotta like it. That's what I say all the time. You ain't got to like it. Hell, rip the fucking corners off if that makes you feel better. It don't change the context of what it says. Okay? Woo, that's so funny. That is so fucking funny, y'all. I can't even... I think that's what the message was. I'm turning this. That was funny, though. I don't want to read the birthday information. I just wanted to see what it was going to tell me. Okay, and it says the birthday of regal presence and my way or the highway. Life lesson is coping with coming second. I ain't second. I am not second. My life number's 1, baby. I'm not second. So somebody else is going to have to cope with being second. Because I'm not second. I'm number 1. Period. Period. You hear? I'm not second. And if I got to be first alone, I'm first. Because fuck that shit. What was confessed? Y'all think that any of this that this is all, I don't believe in coincidences. What was confessed, it said. Page 152, Destiny. There's a star on it. It says, who among us will now confess? Bases are loaded. Who's up to bat, y'all? Who among us will now confess? It says, there was silence in the classroom. Then, I will. Young Hung climbed into her desk and stood up. It says, hands on her hips. She surveyed the 9 faces that looked back at her, including Hoxing's, and leaped forward. All of them stared at her with a rapt attention. I have something to confess to the revolution. Young Hong began as she always did. The room was silent with anticipation. The light shining through the window seemed to dim in response to the hush. Twice in the books they said the light was shining through the window. Twice. That last book said it too. Because it was reflecting off of that glass table. It says, this week, she said, I noticed that the leg of the table was a little bit wobbly. But instead of taking the time to fix the wooden leg, I decided to ignore the problem. A brown sparrow alighted on the windowsill. I thought to myself that it wasn't my problem, and that someone else would fix it. Young Hung shook her head empathically. And that in the last year she had picked up many tricks and tips from Hoxing, who was undeniably the best at confessions. Recently, Hong Jing had been invited to join the Literature and Art Propaganda Club at their school, and there, and under the tutelage of Lan Chao, one of the parent leaders, who used to be a opera singer, had improved her acting and singing by leaps and bounds. For the National Day on October 1st, something to that, October 1st, Sushi had even decided that Hoxing would take the starring role in the performance. Somebody wants you to be a star, okay? Alright, y'all, something about a reflection through the window. You shining, you shining, you shining, baby. Alright, y'all, take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Stay golden, pony boy. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $ ANGELMOON 6237. This is for entertainment purposes only for YouTube. If it resonates, and y'all have any comments to say about it, leave something down in the comments. I'm gonna end the reading with it. If this is everything, confirmation. Everything I've said and everything that has occurred during this reading is the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Pendulum. Y'all, the ether is on it, boy. That shit's pushing. Everything I said and everything that's occurred during this reading has been the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Take that to the bank. See you on the flip side.